Okay, let me see. Teka muna. Okay, so sa patches, it is also the same, no? It's also the same. So, ginagawa natin sa patches are also the how to relieve the pain using the patches. I will erase this. Let's see. Okay. Ikaw, Brother Dan, meron kang share about sa pen? Baka meron kang gustong i-share paano mga experience mo paggamit sa pen. Nandito pala kasama ko si Kuya Danny, no? Welcome, JP. Welcome to the 4th Knowledge Seekers Workshop Filipino. This is Renan here in Cebu. Okay, so nandito rin din si Kuya Danny. Meron siyang share about sa health using the pen. So, yung focus natin ngayon, more on sa health devices as we are using these systems almost daily in our lives. So, Brother Dan, pwede ka na mag-usap dyan. Nandito yung ballpen.
Hello po, good evening, kapatid. Brother Clint.
Good evening, Kuya Dan.
Okay. May tao pala dyan. Akala ko walang tao. Actually, yung mga health application natin, nagsimula noon, bali personal experience ko, noong September 2015 pa. Bali, yung una, patches talaga. Kasi yung patches sa amin, walang material para gumawa ng pen. Kaya yung patches muna yung pinagkabalahan kong ginawa. So nangyari doon, mula noong September 2015, humingi lang ako ng CO2 solution kay Brother Renan. Tapos gumawa ko ng konting patches at ginamit ko sa sarili ko. At ayun, pero mas naano ko yung mga patches natin, na-try ko talaga doon sa mga bali sa neighbor namin. End of September 2015, meron kaming bali kapitbahay na matanda, 67 years old. Sorry, hindi ko marunong gumawa na. Hindi ko marunong magsulat. 67 years old, bali labas, pasok na sa hospital. At ang nangyari doon, noong early September pa lang, 2015, di na talaga tinanggap ng hospital kasi yung katawan niya hindi na kaya. Bali, hindi na kaya sa mga medisina. So, nangyari doon, na-discharge siya. So, 2 months pala, September, July, August. Na-discharge pag July, August, doon nakahiga na sila sa bahay. Bali yung lahat, yung mga anak niya, yung mga pamilya na, parang, pero nangyari doon, parang naantay na lang kung hanggang kailan bibigay yung katawan ni nanay. Nanay pala pangalan dito. So, nangyari doon, parang milagro kasi yung end of September, na-introduce sa akin ni Brother Renan, yung patch natin. So, gumawa ako ng 3 layer ng patch at kunting coil, yung spiral coil na ginawa namin noon, parang ganito yung forma. Ito yung patch, parang ganon. Tapos gumawa ako ng spiral form. Ganon. Ito yan ang forma. Yung patch natin, dito, 3 layer ito. Yung ginawa natin. So yun, in-apply ko sa kanya, binigay ko sa kanya. Yung instruction ko, ilagay lang bali dito sa katawan niya, sa may chest area niya. So nangyari, parang isang gabi lang na ina-apply niya, kinaumagahan, ayun na, ang tawag doon, tumayo na yung matanda at bali kinaumagahan, naghugas ng pinggan, nagluto ng pagkain, lahat na at least yung tatlong anak niya ay pinagalitan siya. Kasi bakit daw, anong ginawa niya? Bakit siya tumayo? Sabi niya, okay na daw siya. Parang yung breathing niya, parang normal na normal. The night before binigay ko yung nakita ko talaga nakita ko talaga kung paano siya hihinga. Parang agaw buhay yung hininga niya, parang kunti, tapos nahihirapan talaga huminga. So nangyari doon, binigay ko sa kanya, kinaumagahan tumayo. So yun, doon mismo parang conviction of self experience ko din, parang totoo talaga to. So doon ako na-convince. Doon talaga ako parang talagang inspired talaga ako gumawa. Ang nangyari doon kasi nung September wala pa akong trabaho, wala pang pira para gumawa ng mga patches. So ang ginawa ko, understanding the principles like making those coils, nakita ko yung yung mga wire namin na parang tinapon na, yung mga wire na parang ginawa na lang sampayan, pinutol ko talaga. So nangyari doon, yun ang ginawa ko, mga coil. Yung anak naman niya, parang may problem para sa acne yung mukha, parang butas-butas lang yung mukha talagang. Yung ang tawag doon sa English yung acne. Oh yeah, acne. More than, I don't think, more 10 years na pinoproblema niya talaga yung acne. So, ganun pa din ang ginagawa ko. Pareho din ng ganito, tatlong patches, pero from the advice Brother Rinan, linagyan ko ng copper guns. Kasi daw yung copper, parang bali para sa absorption ng pag mayroong, halimbawa, mayroong mga piksa, parang siya yung ina-absorb. So bali, ni-insert ko yung ang unang layer, CO2 solution, tapos yung sa gitna, copper solutions, ganses, tapos yung pang last natin is CO2. Tapos doon, pinatom ko yung coil. Same coil lang ginawa ko sa mama niya. So nangyari sa kanya, 3 araw, hindi na talaga lumabas yung mga acne. So, talagang believe ako noon. September, November yung nangyari. So, continue yung ginagawa namin ni Rinan. Patuloy kami gumawa ng maraming pins, maraming coil, kasi yung inspiration namin talaga parang giving at saka inspiring the people, or especially those who are in the level of grassroots level, those who have no financial to buy this math things or any medicine. Yun, nag-share kami talaga sa principle. At until late December, may ginawa kaming bagong design. Ginawa namin yung rods talaga, yung kumbaga upgrade ng upgrade ng pin natin. So yung rods parang 1 inch diameter, tapos 6 inches long. Ang design natin doon, yung vortex, dalawa yung design. Yung unang rods, design natin is double spear. Double spear rods. Dili man iris man nasa man. Excuse lang po.
Kuya, may picture po ata ako kay nanay yung sinabi niyo. Papakita ko lang, share ko sa screen.
Sige po. Sabi. Drawing man. Draw. Kaya. Ni. Ano po, Glenn? Mo share siya. Mag-share siya. Saan na pa na? Si Labos? Asan na niya siya? Bye, Glenn.
Hindi ako makashare kasi nakashare.
I-unshare mo. Amen.
Close up.
See you, Clint. I'll share it next time. Pag ma-share na sa ko. Ito yun. Ito si nanay. Salamat po, Clint. Kitang-kita nyo, skin and bone talaga. Ito yung after na binigyan na namin ng patch. Bali, December ata ito or early December. Umuwi siya ng ng probinsya kasi parang yung kalagayan niya parang bumabalik na. Nakitang-kita nyo, nakakatayo na. Si Nanay Eli talaga, after using those patches, talagang hindi na niya linalayo yung patch sa kanyang katawan. Yeah, thank you, Clint. Thank you, brother. And this December 2015, early December, mayroon kaming bagong design. Yung upgrade ng ballpen natin, parang hybrid na ballpen. Tawag namin doon is Nano Health Tube. Okay na Clint, pwede na ito doon mag-drink okay rin. Mag-drink ka. Sorry. Ini? Oh. Clear. Bale, yung Nano Health, tawag namin doon, manong red man eh. Sorry. Ano ba ito? Tawag namin doon is Nano wait. Nano Health Rods. Bali, yung design natin, dalawa yung health rods natin. Ito yung una. Ganito yung design. Sandali po. Ando. Ano ba to? Basta parang funnel. Sorry sa drawing. Parang dalawa yung funnel, inverted. Dina-pressure ako paano gamitin yung bali, tatlo ng ganito. Ito yung isang vortex coil. Tapos may dalawa dito. Tatlo. Bali, series connection ito. Tapos nasa loob ng isang tube. Tapos yung partner nito is double spare. Ito yung design. Parang ganito. Tapos bigla lumiit. Ito yon. Tapos may isa sa loob. Anong color ni bro? May isa dito. Ganon din. 1, 2, 3. Bali dito, may inner coil at outer coil para magnetical gravitational din. Pero ito, yung principle dito, yung Nano Health Rods natin, yung vortex, paano ba yun i-share?
Ito share na natin.
Ipapakita ni nakasulit ka. Sulit ka.
Stop.
Asan to sharing?
Close.
Yeah.
Very good.
Salamat, Brother Rans. Bali, ito yung design ng Nano Hilt Rod. Ang tawag natin ito, version 1. Yung isa, kitang-kita nyo, kung makita nyo sa black na color na ito yung vortex coil natin. Parang dalawang inverted funnel. Clockwise at saka counterclockwise, yung concentrated yung fields dito sa gitna. Tapos, sa kabila, sa next coil niya, ganito pa din, pero in between those panel, parang yung itong dulo ng isang inverted coil at saka dulo ng kabilang inverted coil, may pinapasok tayo dito na na spare coil. Yung isa lang. So parang ang dito na section parang gravitational at magnetical coil ito. So dito parang concentrated dito tapos papasok dito. Ito yung dulo, tapos ang ginawa namin from this inverted coil, may ang dulo nito papunta doon sa point area. Ito sa may dulo, may blue. So directional ito. Yung fields na na-concentrate ito sa funnel parang makukulit at direkta doon sa point na from entry point to exit point. So ito yung hybrid na ginawa namin. Yung isa, Badirans, yung double spare, parang ganito lang, tatlo, pero ganun pa din, may coil na ina-insert namin doon sa gitna. Bali, ito yung hybrid pin natin na ginagamit namin doon sa liluan. At least we have how many? 75 people experience healing. 75 correspondents experience healing during this outreach December 25 from Liloan. Yung una naming ang tawag doon, correspondent or recipient or ang tawag doon, patients, yung 87 years old na matanda noon nasa kanilang lugar na talagang bingi yung matanda. Balik kilala na siya sa lugar na yun na di natagal talaga nakakarinig. Tawag nila doon parang bingi. So nangyari doon kasi ito na event parang outreach giving ng isang sponsor doon sa Liloan na nagbibigay talaga ng mga bundles of gift doon sa mga local, mga neighbors niya. So nangyari doon, kami sa plasma team, naki-insert kami doon sa activity. So yung ina-arrange namin doon is tarang mag-healing kami. Magkanda kami ng healing, at least 2 hours. Ang target time namin alas 8 to 10 AM. At least we expect 10 patients or somewhere like that. So nangyari doon, yung unang pasyente pa lang, yung matagal nang hindi nakakarinig, nagkanda kami gamit na mga rods ito, siya yung una namin patient, habang nagbibigay yung team doon ng mga bundles of joy, yung isang matanda kinuha namin, doon pa din sa harap, doon namin inooperahan, doon namin yung dalawang rods namin parang itinusok namin sa kabila sa tainga niya, tapos in partner namin doon sa patch. Kasi like Rinan shared that this is just a funnel, you are the source, kumbaga you are the source of the energy, but then at this point we put patches from his ear and then we point these rods. So yung energy ng kinukuha natin is doon na sa patches, directly from patches. So point to point, bali na connect yung dalawang rods natin sa tainga. In a matter of 5 minutes, yung matanda, prior na inaopera namin, talagang pag magsasalita ka, didikit yung tainga, kailangan mong idikit yung tainga mo sa, kailangan mong idikit yung bibig mo sa tainga at sisigaw ka talaga para lang makarinig siya, para lang makapagsalita siya, para lang may ano siya sa inyo. Ang nangyari dito, yung ina-interview namin, Lolo, kumusta ka na? Bali, 1 arm away na kami sa kanya. Ano yung tinanong namin, ano yung sakit mo, Lolo? Sa dong, bungol, bingi man ako dong. Tapos, nung nag-reply siya sa amin, doon na kami, 1 arm away na kami sa kanya. Lolo, ba't ka nakarinig? Hindi na. Sabi niya, oo, no. Karinig na. Doon talaga. yung mga tao, nagulat lahat yung mga tao kasi yung mga tao na nakakita doon, naka-experience at least almost 1,000 people doon sa area na yon, nakita talaga nila kung paano nakakarinig yung matanda. Kilala siya doon na bingi. So anong nangyari doon, lahat na may sakit na may ninaramdam, parang iniwanan nila yung mga, di bali makatanggap sila ng gift, basta parang sa feeling nila, mas importante ito. Kaya nangyari doon, may bulag, may ano pa, may yung tawag doon, may mga tumor. Halos at least 75 people we experience healing December 25. At ito yung ginagamit namin. Very powerful, very effective. And very simple to make. So from those experience, so we are very convinced that this type of sit-up or types of rods is very useful. So at this point of time, after this outreach, at least ako at si Renan, we have the courage now to infiltrate hospitals. This is the point of entry namin. Kasi pag hindi ito nangyari, talagang mahirapan kaming pumasok sa hospital. Ito na yung device namin. Pero prior to these devices, we have these simple devices. Renan has these simple devices, only just like simple torn up coils. We already experienced miracle in the hospital. At least Renan can share how those things happen. Like those one event when we came to the hospital, there's this one child have this pneumonia, severe pneumonia, at least 3 years of age. From that time, when we came to the hospital, we are supposed to have the appointment with the doctors, but then that doctors give us the signals that if possible we can wait because there's this emergency in the hospital. So when we came there, really there's an emergency, and then most of the doctors is in the emergency room, rushing to the emergency room, and then the doctors trying to revive the patient because that patient that time is no longer breathing. Difficult. He has this difficult breathing already. She has this difficult breathing, and then up until the doctor at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes of trying to recover the patient, the doctors already decided to call an ambulance to transfer the patient because at that time the doctors no longer she's not able to recover. She already decided that she cannot able to recover the patient. But we are just there standing, waiting outside, and then at time to time, Renan keep walking along the door, trying to see what happened inside. And then at that point, the doctor is parang lumabas na yung doktor, parang nag-give up na talaga. And then Renan asked her if we can help. With that device, simple device, the doctor, without knowing the technology, without knowing the plasma, because at that point is we're supposed to introduce the technology. But that time, because the doctors already from the point of exhaustion, she allow us to take over. So yun ang nangyari. So balik kami na yung pumalit sa kanila, at yung doktor tumingin na lang sa amin. Yung iba nag-assist yung mga mid ang tawag doon, mga intern. At least 4 interns are there during that time in the process. So what we did, we put patches from the chest and then 2 of the, what do you call this, the legs. And then Renan is pointing those points, using his pen, use those coil point in the hands and somewhere in the hands and the legs. In a matter of 3 minutes, the patient, the 3-year-old girl, revived. She recovered. She woke up and cried and looked for her mom. At that time, I was consulting. I was there with her mom, trying to console her mom, because that time her mom is already crying because she saw what happened to her daughter. And that time, I told her that her daughter is already recovering. So I informed na okay na bro. So lumabas kami, tapos yung doktor pumasok. So nagantay kami ng konti doon sa labas, doon sa may waiting area nila. Tapos after a minute, lumabas yung doktor. Tapos tinanong kami, anong nangyari? Yun, natawag kami ba, anong nangyari? Bakit to? Anong nangyari? Hindi namin alam. So ang nangyari doon, yun lang, parang ni-revive namin yung bata. Tapos yun na-revive na. Bilang point ng doktor, anong nangyari? Kasi ganito yung in-explain na yung condition ng bata. Normally, body oxygen saturation ng bata, 96% is normal. But that time is already 74%. So when that rating, body oxygen saturation ng bata, parang tulog yung bata, parang ayaw ng kuan. Saan ba yung natutulog na talagang ayaw, parang unconscious, parang yung taong natutulog na ang tawag doon, parang mantika na matulog. Kahit anong gagawin mo, hindi gigising. Yun nangyari ng bata. At ayaw ng doktor, kasi nga, 3-year-old yung bata, at maliit na maliit, ayaw niya yung gawin yung, may sinasabi niya, I don't know, ang tawag na procedure na yun, pero intubation, pero mahirap yun sa bata. Parang delikado. So, anong nangyari doon, in-explain ng doktor, at that condition, 74%, the doctor said that that's miracle. Because in that oxygen body saturation, you can only revive in a matter of 3 weeks. Just to revive that oxygen, just to patch up that level. But that time, it happened in just 3 minutes using rods. Talagang milagro. So, yun na yun. Yun yung entry natin ng hospital. Talagang marami tayong experience sa mga rods. Up until gumawa tayo ng mga procedure hanggang nakapasok tayo na sa hospital. Hanggang nag-handle tayo ng mga backbone problem, tuberculosis, yung backbone na parang 2-4 na portion ng backbone, segment ng backbone tinanggal, at gumawa spinal column, ang tawag doon, spinal column. So, ginawa natin ng paraan kung paano maka-help doon sa pasyente na yon, at then at 1 week successful din. So marami tayong storya doon, marami tayong pwedeng i-share doon. Up until meron na tayong 2 cases na pending. Yung recently, yung isang bata na 4 years old, yung case niya, yung parang yung brain, hindi totally form yung brain. Kailangan ng parang hindi pa nabuo yung brain, kaya yung bata hindi, parang may problema talaga. Ang tawag doon ay schizocephalin. If I'm not mistaken, schizocephalin, parang I don't know, parang hydrocephalus, something. Basta about brain. Yun lang, yun yung last case natin na i-present natin kay Mr. Kesh. Meron na tayong procedure kung paano i-recover yung bata. Pero under process pa talaga, at least from this point on time, yung doktor, yung hospital, alam na ng hospital, at least from chairman sa hospital, saka presidente, alam na nila na may bagong technology na pumasok sa kanilang hospital services. Kasi ito yung hospital services ng Vilis, andun sa Paknaan. Ito yung hospital na para sa mga pasyente na walang pera. So at this point, ina-allow nila tayo na makapasok doon. So yun. At least we have this glimmer of hope na pwede tayong introduce ng mga devices natin. So, from the health team, we are very inspired to do our work to improve the system, devices, if there's anything new devices, and then from there we can help, we document those per subject, we document the patient, so we can, at least we can share this to the globally. So ito lang po. Salamat. Salamat, Brother Inan.
Ayos. Thank you, Kuya Danny. Salamat sa iyong sharing at salamat sa iyong pagbigay ng inspiration sa amin para magpatuloy dito sa pagserbisyo sa mga tao na nangangailangan ng teknolohiya, ng cash technology. Okay, so tingnan natin sino pa. Okay, so meron ba kayong mga tanong? Sa mga experiment ninyo ngayon, meron ba kayong mga katanungan? Meron ba kayong mga gustong malaman? Baka para maano natin, ma-discuss natin yung meron pa ang tanong dito si Brother Randy. Good evening. Ano po ba ang effect sa katawan if clockwise direction ng coil? If you have a clockwise direction, it's a removal of energy. So, kukunin niya. Especially, this will be utilized with a combination of different coils. So, dapat na ano natin. So, mayroon siyang partner na counterclockwise coil para ma-direct natin saan papunta yung fields. From counterclockwise pointing to clockwise coil. Okay. Meron pa ba kayong katanungan about the health aspect? So, meron kayong katanungan? Questions about other experiments? So, I can... Teka. Okay, so magpatuloy muna ako ng discussion. Let me unshare first. Let me continue. Okay, thank you. So, we have another topic to discuss on health, no? Aspect. Okay. Still on health, gusto ko lang malaman ninyo na this is very vital especially in meron tayong mga natural calamities. So, magagamit natin always. I advise you prepare yung mga patches. Always prepare patches, no? In the car, in your pens, in your houses, and teach as many people to make and to stock these patches. So this will be very helpful in our emergency kits that we can do. We can utilize, and every everywhere we might go, magagamit ito. So this is very important. So most of our experience dito sa Pilipinas, which I use these pens and patches, has given me more encouragement to continue to spread the technology. Without these simple applications, hindi ko talaga ma-spread yung technology. Kasi this technology really inspires me to share kasi very cheap and very simple, and it's very abundant and so natural na magamit natin. So marami tayong masasagasaan na mga industriya na ganito, tulad ng mga ibang mga pharmaceuticals, pero hindi naman natin pwedeng pigilan ang ating sarili na mag-share kasi mas marami pang dapat matulungan. So tingnan natin yung mga tao na dapat dapat natin ibigay itong teknolohiya sa mga tao na truly na nangailangan ng teknolohiya. So dito nagsisimula na kami sa Kishi Foundation Philippines, Cebu, na nagre-reach out sa mga poorest to the poor location. So isang location pa candidate yung na gagawa natin ng plasma village, no? Plasma village. Ang tawag namin plasma village yon soon. So lahat ng mga applications ng plasma, lalagay namin doon sa isang lugar na maliit that they will be self-sustainable, and we will be replicating that in different locations in our area and also in the Philippines soon. So we just need to spread out slowly and empower every individual na marunong sila gumawa by themselves. Then from that, they will have confidence sa technology, and eventually will elevate their physical or their lives in any way. So magiging income generating rin nila doon sa mga taong hindi marunong gumawa, at saka they will continue to teach. So yun yung mga applications na really nakaka-change ng mga tao. So basically, Kishi Foundation is not only giving the technology to people to have their businesses or earn, but plus points na lang yan. The more you give, the more you receive. So the more you have the capability to help, dapat i-share mo to the level na sa kaya mo lang. So saan mo mabigay sa mga neighbors mo na naghihirap, doon mo ibigay kasi sila ang nangangailangan. Especially na naturo na ni Kuya Bernie about ng mga patches, about ng mga food guns, no? Meron din tayong food guns. So pwede na rin to magamit, yung food guns, sa mga cups natin. So which will be wrapping around double-sided cups para ma-energize yung water. So marami na tayo. Okay, so ano na yung natin ang gagawin? Okay, so let me see different experiences. Ngayon si Kuya Randy, meron muna akong i-answer na email dito kasi Kuya Randy meron siyang i-share sa mga first experiences niya using his first setup. Kasi si Kuya Randy, bago pa siya nag-set up ng mga 1 month pa siya. So dito at least makikita ninyo at malalaman ninyo paano magsimula ang paggawa ng simple kits at saka na sino nang na-applyan din niya.
Hello,
Kuya Randy.
hello, good evening. Share ko lang. My experience is more on personal. Last 2 weeks ago, first kong application sa technology is personal, no? Sa pressure sa trabaho natin, hindi maiwasang ma-pressure din yung katawan natin. So, like 2 weeks akong merong hika. So, during the second week, hindi ko na nakayanan, nakalimutan ko na meron pala akong patch. So, ginawa ko, nilagay ko yung 2 patch sa dibdib ko. That was last December, no? When I woke up, kinabukasan, I'm very encouraged kasi yung paggising ko, I had the best gising na I had the whole month of December. Yung hika ko nawala, yung breathing ko gumanda, most especially yung yung energy ko napakataas. That was my personal experience. So having that experience, I was encouraged na to spread the technology. Pero wala pa akong guts to spread sa mga kakilala. So inuna ko yung family ko. So yung that was 2 weeks ago, na hospital yung mama ko. Around 12 midnight, hindi siya makahinga, so dinala siya sa hospital. So ginawa ko, sige, kuan lang kanang kinabukasan, chinek ko pa rin yung mama ko. Ang nangyari, hindi pa rin siya makahinga. She's still being assisted by yung oxygen machine. So pagdating ko sa hospital, ginawa ko kagad, nilagay ko yung patch sa dibdib niya. Tapos mga after 5 minutes, nag-usap kami ni mama. Ma, hindi mo ba na-notice na yung oxygen mo hindi nakapasok sa ilong mo? So she was very surprised na yung patch, she was no longer being yung breathing niya gumanda. Tapos yung oxygen pala hindi nakapansak sa ilong niya. So yun, breakthrough yun. So ginawa ko, i-assist natin. Yung baso mo, lagyan natin ng patch. So, yung tubig na ginamit sa hospital, distilled water, no? Alam natin yung distilled water, kung yung distilled water ano bang sa Bisaya ron, tabang. Ano bang Tagalog sa tabang? Hindi ko makuhan.
Pakla.
So, sa pag-inom ni mama, she was surprised. Sabi niya, ang tamis ng tubig. Kasi yung simple na nilagyan ng patch yung baso, yun, nag-change yung profile. So, i-share ko yung ginawa ko. Meron akong ginawa na baso na may patch. Share ko muna. Pwede Renan, paki-unshare. Ano naman? Wala yung kuan ko. Hindi pala connected ba ko? Saan? Okay, saan na yung kuan ko? Dito pala. Okay, share screen. Ito. Yung kuan ko, yung cup ko, simple lang. Walang ang coils eh. Nilagay ko lang yung health patch na nakasurround sa cup. Ito yung ginawa ko sa hospital. Nilagyan ko ng health patch. Yung health patch lang is energized with CO2 guns. So hindi nga pure CO2, yung kuan lang, yung water lang na na-expose sa CO2, no? Guns. So through this, pag drink ni mama, sabi niya, anong nangyari sa tubig? Bakit tumamis? Yun yung nangyari. Sabi ko ni mama, yan yung isang evidence na yung water profile na change, no? Yung from bland taste to sweet taste. So yung ginagawa ko sa bahay, ito yung ginagawa ko. Nilalagyan ko ng orange sa taas. So, para ma-influence siya ng CO2 patch. So, every morning, ito yung iniinom ko. Morning, lunch, at evening, bago ako kumain, ito yung tubig na ginagamit ko. So, simple applications. Ito lang. More to go. So, sana meron tayong from the audience, meron ding mag-share dyan. Alam ko, marami nang nag-practice ng technology dyan. Mas advanced pa kaysa sa amin dito. So, Brother Renan? So, meron bang tanong sa audience? So, i-share ko muna kasi sa Facebook ko to. Sa audience, meron bang experience dyan? Meron bang gustong mag-share?
电力不足，需要充电。Low battery, please recharge.
Brother Dan. Tapos na tayo. Pakitawag kay Brother Renan. Brother Clint. Yan si Brother Clint.
Wala.
Tama na.
Na-disconnected.
Okay na ako. Tapos na ako. Ikaw na.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kuya Randy, sa wonderful experience mo. Sharing. Okay, so patuloy tayo sa mga natutunan natin sa simple health devices. Okay, may tanong dito, meron na bang naka-experience ng food guns? Meron na. Pero tingnan natin, wala pa siyang mga records sa paano gamitin, no? Paano ano yung mga effects, pero meron na nakagawa ng food guns. At saka diba, meron lang ako sa personal experience ko, yung nagawa ko before is ganito lang na setup. So katulad ni Brother Randy, meron dito lang sa akin apple, no? Tapos may naglagay ako dito ng tubes. Dito meron yung amino acid. Ito yung oil, no? Nakikita mo na oil nasa ibabaw ng CO2 kit mo. Ibabaw ng CO2 kit, tapos merong oil diyan. Dito sa ibabaw dito. Yun yung hina-harvest mo. Yung nasa ilalim yung guns. So, naglagay ako ng amino acid ng CH3. Tapos dito CH3 din na guns. Tapos dito CO2. Yan lang. Tapos may water inside. Yung apple. So, nag-transfer yung energy at saka lasa ng apple, no? Ng sweetness sa tubig. Hindi pa ako nag-upgrade nito. Hindi ko pa nag-try ulit. So, I'll be trying different compositions, no, of fruits in the future. So pwede mo ng cook food or kahit anong gusto mo. Basta convert into guns. Kung gusto mo yung cook, yung powder gamitin mo or yung ashes or mismo yung usok, no? Capture mo yung usok tapos padaan mo sa salt water, magiging guns 'yun. So ganun yung mga experience food. So we will surely have this mga studies coming out once we proceed with the Plasma Village setup kasi yung health application pa yung naturo namin. Next will be food application. So sila mismo malalaman namin kung ilang araw na sila kumakain every day tapos they will be healthy in their certain areas doon. So yun po, Oscar. So you try it, so para maka-experience ka din. So madali lang. Use your cups, transfer it. get guns of the food that you like para ma-transfer mo. So kanina umaga sabi ng patient ko, kanina tune up pala ang mga taste ng water refilling station at depende raw ito sa dami ng filtering stage. At sa tingin ko maganda ang gamitin ang food replication water station natin. Pwede to. Gawin nyo dyan. Subukan ninyo ang ganito na testing. Meron na kaming device na ginawang ganyan. So, depende. So, try ninyo sa malalaking setup at saka para matry natin ang ano. So, basically, this is a free technology. You can do anything. But the important thing here is you need to share and help. Gamitin nyo sa mabuting paraan to reach peace, no? Do not be greedy on the technology na kung nalaman mo hindi mo i-share, wag yan. Share it talaga. So you share the technology, wag mong i-take kasi yun yung problema ng mga first people na nakatanggap ng technology for the thousands of years ago. They have become selfish once they have learned that the technology will give them advantage to others. So ngayong panahon natin, hindi na ganyan yung pag-iisip natin. Ngayon panahon is we need to really give and share to people na yung nangangailangan. Especially tayo sa Pilipinas, we have 50 million poor people in the Philippines. Considered cannot eat 3 times a day, then they are considered poor. There are only 103 million. So that's already more than 40% of our population are very poor. So just tap a little bit of that every day by teaching them, not only by giving, but also teaching them how. And we will surely change the course of our country. So ito yung ano natin, dream, no? Hindi lang pang pamilya, pero pang community at pang nationwide ang ano natin, sharing. So you can use it in many possible ways. So any amino acid capture kit for sale. Hindi, yung amino acid kit natin is the same as your CO2 kit, no? The same lang, CO2 kit dan. Then it's the same. Kung nakagawa kayo ng CO2 kit ninyo, yung CH3 kit ninyo, yung shiny na oil na sa ibabaw, yun yung amino acid. Kasi they will exist simultaneously when you're harvesting yung CO2 GANs at saka yung CH3 GANs. Yung oil na nasa ibabaw, yun yung amino acid. You can scoop it up, put it in a different container. It's the same, so you don't need to have another kit. It's the same kit. Once you have that, you can have CHON acids or oil on top of your water, your salt water. Okay, you're welcome, Oscar. Okay, so anything else? Meron pa kayong tanong about sa food GANs at saka sa health? So meron pala tayong tip in using the technology. Bago natin, once you use the technology, you need to really prepare. Punta na tayo sa deeper level ng technology. You need to prepare yourself on situations na dapat natin true to oneself tayo dito. Because the technology will really look into your will really affect your emotions. Hindi lang to siya the same as any technology na parang gadget lang, electronic gadget. No, this technology is a technology that will really affect your emotion ng patient mo, which can affect your physicality. Yun yung effect nito. So, how many times I wash ang food GANs? Okay, you can just wash to remove the salt 2 to 3 times. To remove the salt water. So 2 to 3 times with your clean water para slowly lang yung ano. So dapat para malinis lang siya, hindi na siya too much salty kasi yung physical body needs only 0.01% salt solution. So konti lang yung kailangan. Ganun lang. Simple lang. So basically yung experiences natin sa health aspect, for me right now, pwede talaga natin ma-eliminate yung physical food in the future. So slowly, I think many of us will apply it once we have our food guns. And that will really remove or eliminate hunger sa mga 50 million na population which wala na silang makakain every day. So imagine how it will solve poverty and hungers in our country without spending so much. We only need to spend our time to teach. So if you have that knowledge, you have given a bigger responsibility. Ngayon, nakikinig ka dito, you have a bigger responsibility to reach out to people. So they need this information and the knowledge para they can help you, so that they can also help others and we can elevate them. So we have, as you can see, our system in the government, mahirap na. Hindi na natin kahit sino pa ilagay natin sa taas, mahirap na. So we need to do it from bottom to top. Bottom to top. We empower the people na nasa ibaba tayo who are here, bottom. Dito sa Pilipinas, I just attended a seminar yesterday. Sabi, there are only 4 families in the Philippines which owns this one. This is a good information, no? So this is the information na 7, para meron din kayong update, no? 7 trillion pesos in banks, in commercial banks in the Philippines. This is statistics. 7 trillion in commercial banks. 60% of that is, this is pesos, owned by 4 families only. Okay? 7 trillion. So it's more than the economy, or more than the budget, no, of the Philippine budget, yearly budget is 1 point, how many trillions yung budget natin, no? Hindi, trillion, no? 1 trillion. Yeah, yung budget this year. That's the 60% of that is only owned by 4 families. They have been doing well and they're also helping. But the inequality of the rich and poor is very far. So the plasma technology will level off the fields. So it's for us to reach out for the 50 million Filipino people who are below margin. We need to bring them up. Just being self-sufficient, so that's one of the things that this technology can bring to the Philippines. If you want the Filipino people, our country, to rise up in the future, this technology is the answer to all problems that we are encountering. This technology and other sustainable renewable energies, renewable technology can help join together to elevate our brothers and sisters. So this is a task. So if we can provide food to this majority, We can provide health care for this majority. Then they learn, they know how to use it. They will not go and be dependent to us or to the government, to the middle class. They will not be dependent to who will sit on as president or everything in the Senate or in the Congress. It will not depend on that. It will depend on what they have learned and what they will apply and to teach people. So yun yung isang plano na titingnan natin na makakatulong in some way. So konti lang tayo, but surely this will reach to the new heights and new levels. So in the near future, I will be bringing this in bigger groups dyan sa Metro Manila and dito sa Cebu. Eventually, the different churches at the different associations are already slowly linked to the Keshi Foundation. We will spread this technology in a very fast way. So as you are now listening here, kung nag-start up pa tayo sa Knowledge Seekers, please invite more people that who can really, who wants to learn about the technology and who has the heart to share, the heart to give, because this technology is not for us alone. This is for our brothers and sisters that who are really in need. So we are happy for these 4 families, but we are much more happy for the 50 million people that we can help. Okay, so let's go on and ano lang to, discussion lang sa situation ng country natin, so we will be aware. So let me see. Sulat ko muna. Okay. So I keep on repeating, the plasma health is touching the emotional part. The emotional part is the connection between our soul and our physicality. Okay? So in between is the emotion. So if you lose the emotional part, you disconnect yourself to your soul. We process the emotional part using CO2 guns, field and zinc oxide guns. So this has a big influence. The plasma of these ganses has big influence in the emotional part. It gives more peace for the mind of the person as it is a balanced field. So at it is a balanced field for the brain, no? Because if you look at your brain, hindi natin makikita, but in the pictures, your brain is color grayish. So somewhat the same color as the CO2 guns and zinc oxide guns. It is a similar composition, tissues. So with these balanced fields of CO2 guns, it helps you energize your brain cells as well. That's why it's very important with your health cups. You can breathe on the health cups to energize your brain, heart, and lungs. So we always operate on the emotional level. We don't touch the physicality first, we touch the emotional level. When processing a health problem, you need to ask the person these questions, especially for chronic illness. You need to ask, what is your purpose to go on? It is very vital, especially for those who have chronic illness. You need to ask this person if what is his purpose in life, if he will live longer, if he still has the emotion or the will or the mission to go on with his life, if he has certain ailment as a cancer and everything. So he needs to have a purpose. Without a purpose, it means that he wants already to pass on to this life. So he wants to go to the next level of life. Okay, so that will be Next question then. Number 2 question, you need to process the emotions, which is especially the emotion of unforgiveness. This is very vital. So when using plasma technology on chronic illness, it needs psychosomatic processing. This is psychosomatic. So you process first the emotion. Then from the emotion, if you find the purpose, you give him the plasma device. If he has no more purpose to live physically, once you give the plasma device, it will hasten his condition. It means that if he wishes to go to the next life, it will be more quick if you use the plasma device. So make sure to first interview people with chronic illnesses before using plasma devices. Okay, so tell them these are both ways, because you will have your intentions on yourself, in your emotion, will be amplified with the devices that you are holding or you are using. So maybe those who attended the workshop with Mr. Kesh, he says your wish is your command. So it is very vital, especially in health. What is your wish for your health, especially on the chronic illnesses? Even in the minor illnesses, this can really affect, this can really help. So you need to decide on it. So very, very important. Okay, so let me see. Health cups, no? Okay, it's our health cup here. We have our usual health cups. No? Our health cups are the simple health cups that you can use, glass or a plastic, double-sided, no? Double-walled glass or double-walled plastic. And your health cup can be, you put CO2 guns here in the double wall. You have a health cup. You can also wrap this here with coil, nano-coated coil outside. You have your health cup already. So your health cup is personal, no? Because you're using guns, remember? It's personal. You cannot transfer it to others unless na you want that person to have emotionally connected to you. So you will be connected emotionally when you use the same cup. So that's the very simple health cup that you can use. You harvest from some CO2 guns, put it in the middle there, or you just use your patch, your patches that you make, and you just wrap it around. You just wrap it around your glass, your patch. Very simple, as Randy has shown a while ago. Okay, so that's how to make your cups. Okay, so that's a simple cup that you can make, and you put water inside. You energize the water to serve the physicality. If you want to breathe the air inside, just the air, you breathe in and breathe out in the air inside. Once you breathe in and breathe out the air, what happens is you energize the emotion. You energize the emotion, which is your brain, your lungs, and your heart. So the water is physicality, so below your lungs, anything below lungs. Okay, you just need about 5 minutes now with the water to receive the fields. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to 5 minutes. If you have plenty of CO2 guns in the surroundings, you can do it. Okay, so this is for the health cup and for the how do you make your health cup. So please do teach this procedure so people can understand and use it, especially. So even when you have fever, you have ailment, you just breathe on your health cup, you'll just recover instantaneously for some. And you can also, even if you have tonsillitis, anything in the throat that are gone, you can just breathe it this way and you'll get energized. And your cells will just continue to heal. That's the experience. Okay. So, meron pa tayong mga tanong dyan na gusto nating ma-discuss ngayon para makita ninyo yung ano pa sa mga ginagawa ninyo ngayon sa experiments ninyo. So, marami nang naka-harvest ng CO2 guns. Dapat ngayon yung priority ninyo mostly kasi we need to prepare more CO2 guns in case of emergency. So anything emergency happens, mabuti na meron na tayong mga CO2 guns, liquid or dried CO2 guns in case. So it will be utilized anytime, any possible. So also the food guns that you will be making, very important, very important. You will just prepare for it because when time comes, it is very needed for such different situation. Alam namin yun sa Manila, no, naghahanda na sila sa the big one. So just include this preparation with the big one na preparation na pinopost diyan sa Philvox, no, na dinidiscuss nila.
Because the bigger one will come.
So once they come, at least prepared na tayo. Okay. Okay, so I think we have covered more on the health side today. So basically, yun mostly yung experience ko, no? Nasa health section kami, working with iba dito. Yes, buti na lang. So maghanda ka JP sa mga para sa mga eventually sa may bigwa, no? Baka diyan kayo tutulong sa kanila in case merong gumalaw. So diyan. So it's okay para merong makaka-assist. Just prepare kayo ng rods ninyo, prepare kayo ng mga emergency because yung nasa surrounding ng mga fault, if the people will have a disaster, kayo na yung magtutulong who are near there in that area. So you have the opportunity to help. Okay, that's good. So at least meron kayo yung first people that will be the one to can reach those people who are in need. So we are preparing for that. Marami tayo nagre-ready diyan. Kami dito naghanda na kami, nag-mass production na kami ng patches at saka ng mga rods for distribution para lang for preparation. Also the cups. So okay, so let me see ano pa. Let me see. So recent experience. Yung sa hospital, no? Lately, meron kaming na-process din. Yung case niya is brittle, no? Na-discuss mo yun? Yung brittle bones. Yeah, meron tayong brittle bones. Yung little girl doon, meron siyang brittle bones. Nakita namin sa sa x-ray ng niya, bali talaga yung niya, buto ng legs niya. Tapos about how 2 years old, 3 years old. 2 years old lang, no? Kawawa. Marami na siyang bones na nangaputol tapos naghihilang kasi bata pa siya pero brittle talaga yung bones niya. So mga movements lang na sudden, napuputol kaagad, kawawa. So linagyan ng lamin ng patches yung ano niya, legs. Kasi nabali yung buto dito, ganyan, no? Tapos yung dito, yung ibang buto dito, marami ng lines na nag-heal. Kasi ano, dito yung legs niya, bata. Kawawa. Tapos linagyan namin ng ano, patch dito. So umiiyak siya paglagay ng patch. Grabe yung cry niya. So after mga 7 minutes, tinanong siya ng doktor kung meron pa bang masakit pa ba. Nag-smile na yung bata, sabi ng bata, hindi na masakit daw. Hindi na daw masakit. So, yun, just processing dyan sa eventually. Dali lang nakakatulong na tayo. So, even in disasters, to minimize the pain and suffering, meron tayong magagawa. So, prepare. As much as possible, I suggest you buy yung plastic bags at saka yung heat sealer, no? Para hindi masyadong wastage ng tawag nito ng resealable plastic, no? Pili lang kayo ng heat sealer. Tapos yung heat sealer, yung maraming plastic na makakapal, no? Para yung mga plastic para sa coins, pang bank coins, yung dineposit niyo, makakapal yun na plastic. Cheap lang yun, nasa Divisoria. Or nandyan sa mga plastic Tapos lagyan niyo ng tissue sa loob, spray kayo ng water of CO2 guns, di ba? You remember yung water of CO2 guns natin? Energized water, spray lang din sa. Tapos i-heat seal mo, marami ka nang magagawa niyan. You can mass produce, you can give and just be ready. Eventually sa panahon. Yung ball pens, you can buy as much as 1.90 centavo ballpen, no? 90 centavo, 1 peso ballpen. Lagyan mo lang ng coil sa loob. Alam niyo na paano magawa ng ballpen. Ayos na 'yon. Pwede na yan ninyo. Ma-distribute din for processing the pain sa Just very simple things that can really change. Okay. For those na hindi nakapanood ng ibang workshop, visit lang kayo sa YouTube. Type mo lang doon KF Phil. KF Phil. So nandun yung mga videos natin from workshop 1 hanggang sa workshop 3. Oo. KF Phil. Kung meron kayong para mga friends na gustong malaman, sabihin mo na lang ninyo na visit KF Phil, no? www.kfphil Philippines pala. Philippines.com at saka .org. .com at saka .org. Yung .com papasok to sa Facebook natin sa Knowledge, no? Maraming dito yung mada-download. Yung .org papasok to sa Facebook natin sa Keshi Foundation na group. So more on the announcement, no? .com dito yung knowledge. So kung gusto niyo madaling ma-spread, pwede lang www. Wala pa tayong website. Eventually we will have that as soon as natin. Meron na tayong mag-handle ng account natin for the Keshi Foundation Philippines. For the meantime, we're using Facebook, but we already have the domain. So you can just send your those who are asking to these domains, kfphilippines.com and .org, para makapasok sila sa Facebook page natin ng mabilis. Okay. What guns be needed for soft bone restructuring for knee problems po? Soft bone, no? Guns of calcium, no? Calcium. Gawa kayo ng guns of calcium from eggshells. From native egg shells. So, pwede rin sa seashells. Powder the seashells. Can make guns of it. Marami tayong magagawa. So, para magamit ninyo sa Any more questions? Sharings? Meron ba kayong mga masishare ngayon? You're welcome, Oscar. Okay. Okay, so meron pa tayong mga tingnan natin. Any more mga questions about health? Kuya Clit, meron kang i-share sa health, mga health experience mo? Okay, yes, Rico, CO2, mostly ginagamit natin CO2. Kasi yung CO2 may zinc oxide din yan. No? This will good for the emotional. So when gagamitin yung ibang guns, no? So yung CH3 natin na guns, plus yung amino, ito yung nagbibigay ng sa food. So yung taste ng CH3 guns at saka yung amino ng CH3, nakalagay mo sa cup mo, you can transfer the food guns, the taste sa fruit, yung taste ng fruit, yung sweetness niya, natra-transfer mo. So using this one, yung copper oxide, ang gamit nito is for infection. So pwede kayo magamit ng copper oxide pero hindi siya pwede pang matagalan. So about 15 minutes lang gagamitin mo yung patch for severe infection na. Instead of using this one, you can also use the copper coils, nano-coated copper coils. Para maano mo na lang. So yun yung mga simple uses nito. Infection, amino acid CH3 for the food. Application, CO2 is for the emotional part. You're welcome, Rico. Okay, so ano pang pwede natin maturo ngayon kasi we have the basic application So in the near future, marami tayong mga advanced applications ng technology as we continue to test every day. So yung mga nag-experiment ngayon, hopefully you test the device, yung mga nyo, continue to do the testing so we can collaborate. At saka we can also share more the technology. Okay. So one thing I always share, do not forget, this technology is for peace. We learn this technology and this is an exchange for peace. We use it for peace, we share it for peace, and we know that sometimes gaining peace is difficult because people will try to disturb the peace. There is disruption. Sino yung mga nasasagasaan sa technology will be the one to disrupt the peace. But we cannot, what we do is we just will not exist in the reality. So basically, we can proceed in teaching the technology even without them knowing all that we are doing because they cannot exist in the level that we are working with the ethos of peace. It's like the same as you say that birds with the same feather flock together. So if you have the technology for peace and we use it for peace and share it for peace, you will see how peace work in your life, how peace work in every aspect in the technology. This will be very useful. Paano ang schematics ng coil for motorcycle? Is it same sa car coil pero isa lang ang Yes, it's the same. It's the same sa car at saka motorcycle, the same lang. Sa battery, same. Pwede dalawa rin. Yung tinuro ni Kuya Bernie last time, pwede dalawa. Yung isa na counterclockwise sa positive, sa negative is clockwise. So, pwede. Maximize nyo lang. So, as you can see right now, nadidisrupt na yung oil industry. Kung makikita nyo, masaya tayo ngayon sa Pilipinas because we are not oil producers, no? We're oil users. So, it's advantage to us na mababa yung oil. Then, eventually, bababa pa yan ng bababa, no? The petroleum industry will soon collapse. So be ready for the coming technology on new energy systems. You will have it in your house. Yung Magrab system natin na ginagawa, that's the first generation. In the next few months, we will use all possible technology na makikita natin sa free energy devices and applying plasma technology, integrating them. We will have sustainable energy for every house in the country, and they will make it by themselves because it is very, very simple. So soon it will come out in the Keshe Foundation workshops, no? Once it will go live. So marami tayong magagamit nito. So it will be very simple talaga. So please continue to support the foundation by teaching as well. So nothing will be hidden. So we forgot already the time of patenting devices, owning the device. It is completely a way of being what we call this, teaching us how to be selfish. Patent is the process of teaching people to be selfish. It's greed. So we move away from this. We go share the technology openly. Once it is shared openly as we do, it can never be withheld again. The patenting is designed so that people, the government, and the big corporations will know what you are doing, and they can stop you upon doing the patent. So right now, no need of patents. You just spread the technology, let people do it by themselves, and let people know what is the technology that are very important that they should know. And we cut this greed and selfishness of technology, which has been so long holding our scientists, been so long that have been grappling that is the source of corruption in our country and all around the world. So let us share the technology openly. So meron pa kayong questions? Kasi marami na akong sinasabi dito, no? Hindi masyado, mostly is just background on how to go about and using this technology freely. Kasi meron nagtatanong sa akin, or lately this morning, this afternoon, may nagtanong sa akin, bakit binibigay ni Mihran Keshe yung technology freely? So ito yung answer ko sa kanya. So the end of selfishness of men. Who benefits the patent? It's not the patent holder. It's the one holding the patent office. And these are big corporations and governments that are in the lobby. So they will see your technology there. They will use it. They can block you, not use it. And like that. So it's better to share it openly. soon you will see that it will be insignificant because people are already using this technology as very fast as we can. We will be making, no? Meron tayong maiiba na talaga yung takbo ng pamamalakad sa ano natin, no? Sa gobyerno in the near future. It will be more simpler and more transparent. Kasi imagine mo lang if there will be no more income for oil, no more income for electrical energy. The government will have no tax because each people are already self-sustainable, and then they will have food by their own. So everything will be just luxury. And soon when plasma travel is already prevalent and already accepted and used, there will be no use of any transportation. So people will have all the capabilities of the technology. So you just be ready. 10 to 20 years from now, it will slowly change the face of the Philippines in very, very unique way. So you people who are here are part of that change and slowly will manifest the changes, the good changes for our country and our people. So meron pa tayong mga questions dyan? Let me see. Wala nang tanong dito. Okay. So we don't have any more questions. I will proceed to another short topic. Ito mostly I discuss this in my private teaching classes dun sa Cassia Foundation SSI, no? Emotional ako na tao, no? My heart yung ano ko drawing. So basically, Kuya Clint, ano yon?
Go ahead po.
Okay. Okay, so we still have about 12 minutes, no? So before this 12 minutes, meron ako madidiscuss. So the essence of the technology, so that when you are working with it, you always put this unconditional giving or love or charity. The technology will bring about peace kasi people using the technology will reach this level of unconditional giving and unconditional loving. It's not more about money anymore. It's more about elevating the souls of every person that we teach. It's all about that bringing the person's soul to a higher level that can really touch each one and bring them more to this situation. From there, we can grow our hearts, we can grow our emotions, and we can become more peaceful. So this is the golden age of sharing unconditionally. So once you achieve this portion in the technology, this is the only technology that we can reach a part of our emotion, and not a part, but the totality of our emotions, our totality of our souls. No matter what race, religion, what we are into, but we will become one united people with a peaceful goal, with unconditionally giving to one another. So this is the very vital aspect of the technology that will bring about in the future and also in your personal lives. So in my life, when I started with the technology, it has already changed my emotions very strongly, in a sense that does bring me about how to be more charitable and how to be loving. Okay, and also we have that emotional experience. We have that emotional experience that is very vital, no, for this, which meron kasi I think may mag-share si Kuya Randy, no? Okay, I'll call you Kuya Randy after the sharing. So basically, the unconditional love and the unconditional charity giving experience will be a fuel to achieve peace. So once you reach this point, you will see a different person in you, or not the different, but a better person that you will become. So it will bring you about to a person in a level that it is very, very important. Na you become a best version of yourself slowly and slowly as you reach this point in your life. It helped me a lot, and it helped me realize many things in the journey and understand slowly how life is so abundant and so graceful, and it's the creator himself has provided everything to us in the whole universe, that nothing is scarce, even the air, the water, and all energy, all around this universe and other universes that are around the creation. So it's very, very nice. So Kuya Randy, pwede ka nang pumasok dyan. Nakamute ka. Yon. Very good. Ano yung i-share mo, Kuya Randy? We cannot hear you, Kuya Randy.
Paki-answer, bro. Hello? Hello? Okay. Marinig mo ako, Brother Renan?
Yes, yes.
To add up lang sa sharing ni Brother Renan regarding sa conditional love. Realization ko lang ba, bakit ba yung mga nagre-retire, sila yung kusunada magbigay? If we observe, yung mga nag-retire na, mga nag-60 na, doon na nag-work for volunteers. May iba nag-work for the church, may iba nag-volunteer for civic works. Bakit? Kasi tinuro sa atin ito di ba? Sa eskwelahan. Kapag nagsimula na ma-fill up yung ito yung Abraham Maslow's of needs, di ba? Triangle ni Abraham to. Abraham Maslow.
Hindi ka pa naka-share, kapatid.
Hindi pa ba? Teka, hindi pa pala ako naka-share. Teka, one moment. Okay. Okay, kita na ba? Hello?
Kita na.
Hello? Na-realize ko lang ba, ito yung tinuro sa atin pag sa eskwelahan pa, di ba? Ni Abraham Maslow. If na-fulfill na yung psychological safety, love, at yung esteem, if na-fulfill dito, pupunta tayo sa self-actualization eh. So, itong technology na to, it will give us an opportunity na if ma-fulfill na yung basic needs natin, kasi meron ng pagkain, meron ng energy, ano bang gawin ng tao? Meron akong ka-share, ano bang gawin to? Yung tao ba, maging kuan ba? Will he grow kuan kanang maging tamad ba siya? I don't think so. I think yung tao he will pursue his kuan, yung ano ba yung what is passionate about, o ano ba yung gusto niyang mangyari sa buhay niya. Kaya yung mga nagre-retire, doon lumalabas yung mga creative juices nila, doon sila nag-serve, doon sila marami silang ginawa. Yung gusto nilang magawa sa buhay, yung bata pa sila, doon nila ginagawa pag 60 na sila, yung self-actualization. So, kapag mapalaganap tong technology na to,
ma-share natin as many people as possible, ma-fulfill na kaagad yung basic needs natin. So hindi na yung sa isip natin, hindi na paano magkapera o paano ba maprotektahan yung pamilya natin kasi ma-solve na yan sa technology ng plasma eh. So I think when everything is provided, people will now go to a higher level of searching oneself, ano ba yung mga what they are passionate for. So ano ba yung mga passion natin, di ba? Noon, gusto natin mag-invento, gusto natin magbigay sa kawanggawa, gusto natin higher level of knowledge. Yun. So I think yung sinabi ni Renan kanina, the more na we share this technology, the more people will be living on, instead of fear, living on excitement. No? I think itong word na excitement, palagi kong ma-hear kay Brother Bernie. So hopefully, no, we can accelerate, we can continue to share this knowledge para Zoom na tayo. Marami nang makaakyat sa self-actualization. Actually, yun lang, Brother Renan, parang support sa unconditional love. When yung basic needs, I think kung ma-fulfill yung basic needs, man will pursue his passions. Yun lang.
Thank you, kapatid Andy. Thank you so much.
Okay, yun lang.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I think we can summarize today's workshop. We have focus on the health and also in the self improvement, no, using the technology. So not much on the other aspects, no, as we focus differently in different workshops. So you can review those workshops in the KF Field, no, KF Field YouTube channel. So I'll be uploading this now later after this workshop as it will be. So pero meron ako mga first 5 minutes hindi ko na record, no. Okay lang kasi marami na tayong na record. Hindi ko na on yung recording. Okay, so meron pa tayong tanong? Questions? Wala na. Okay. Okay, so meron tayong mga latecomers, no? Sila Virgilio Gahe and Salama Sad Madina. Okay, thank you for joining for the Filipino Keshi Knowledge Seekers Workshop. Okay, so salamat mga kapatid for listening and for also asking your questions, no? Thank you so much for being part of this change in the technology as well as the paradigm of humanity. So, thank you so much. Kapatid Clint, wala ka nang masishare ngayon? Okay na. Si kapatid Dudut, mahitahimik ka ngayong araw.
Hello, Bro Renan.
Kapatid Clint, yes.
Yes, salamat sa mga na-share mo. May katanungan lang kanina dyan na tungkol sa pagkabit ng pumpapalikabit yung coil sa motor.
Yes.
Yan.
Oh, yes. Please, i-remind mo kasi na I just run it through yung battery, no? Sa coil sa motor. Counterclockwise sa negative ng bat, clockwise sa negative ng bat, tapos counterclockwise sa positive ng bat terminal ng battery sa motor's battery. Tama ba?
Tama po.
Okay. Thank you. So hopefully, sino yung maka-attend next time. So we will start at 8 p.m. Na-move na natin yon. Before it was 7 p.m. no? Minove natin ng 8 p.m. to 10 para makakain tayo muna before tayo maka-attend. Hindi masyadong nakakagot. Thank you so much. And God bless us all.
Thank you, Renan. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Brother Glenn.
Salamat sa lahat.
Thank you all. Stop.
Salamat.
Bye, Rico.
Thank you, Ren.
Thank you. Sige.